We've gone undercover inside Nigel Farage's Reform UK campaign in Clacton, and we recorded extremely offensive language, including this canvasser saying people seeking asylum should be shot.
Get the young recruits there, with guns on the beach, target practice, to shoot them.
Racist language was repeatedly used, here directed at the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak.
We got him. What's good is he?
And homophobia from Farage's inner circle.
You see that degenerate flag on the front bonnet? What the old Bill doing promoting that crap?
My object is for us to become the voice of opposition.
He's promised a political revolution.
Thank you, Nigel.
Nigel Farage claims to speak for the forgotten many, the self-styled leader of the People's Army.
They've opened up the borders to mass immigration like we've never seen before.
This is the image Reform UK wants to portray, and yet some of the party's candidates have been accused of racism and extremism. It's often dismissed as banter, but how does the party really operate? Media access is carefully controlled, so we've been undercover to find out.
Hello. Hiya. How are you doing? All right?
Good luck. I'm fine.
This is what we found when we joined his troops inside Farage's Clacton campaign.
If you've got a razor there, feel free to grab a razor there. Once you're ready and you're happy, just set off on your adventures.
At this meeting, they're assigning teams to go out leafleting. We meet Andrew Parker, who describes himself as a property dealer.
I've got a car, BMW, brilliant. Let's go. What's your name, fella? Andy. Andy.
Mr. Parker tells our investigator he's known Farage for years.
Yeah, I met him in a restaurant in London. Yeah. And I said, well, because we're quite a laugh with him. Yeah. Do us a favour, get your arse out and put yourself up for candidate. He's rung me a couple of times, I've texted him, so he's getting on.
We're assigned to go out canvassing with Mr. Parker. In the car, there's a pep talk about what to say on the doorstep.
The immigration thing, use the word illegal, emphasise illegal, especially if you open the door as a bunch of
The Reform canvasser then gives his view on Muslims and what the party would do with mosques.
sick, mate, sick mother. It's a cult. I tell you what, if you don't know about Islam, it's the most disgusting cult out. We're kicking all the Muslims out of the mosques and then serve them into Witherspoons.
As well as his opinion on the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak.
Yeah. I've always been a Tory voter. What annoys me is we got in. What's good is he? You tell me, he's just wet. What, Sunak? Useless.
4 miles from the town centre, we go door knocking on a mobile home park. Reform sees the mainly elderly people who live here as target voters. Mr. Parker introduces himself as representing Nigel Farage's party.
That's quick. Hello there, Reform Party. Yes. Would you be interested?
He explains party policy on topics including the NHS and climate change.
What's that climate change? That's like complete shit. If you go back something like 10,000 years, and Scotland was hotter than Spain.
And wearing his blue and white Reform rosette, he gives his views on how to stop the boats.
We've got DO11 here, and a place near Dover, army recruitment. Get the young recruits there, with guns on the beach, target practice. To shoot them. That's what the Greeks done. You know about that, the Greeks shot us. Yes.
Look at the Australians. I don't want none of it.
I just think ring fence Bradford-Starn round and just do that. You've got these bastards running our country. You must be joking, mate. Keep flying that flag. So the reason I'm going to Reform is because the situation is that Rishi Sunak ain't worth pissing on, to be honest.
Mr. Parker urges this undecided voter, who says he's a paramedic, to help get Nigel Farage elected. And he offers this advice for treating migrants in his ambulance.
And do us a favour, you're a paramedic and not getting your ambulance, just don't put oxygen on the bar, so use something else. You know where I'm coming from. That's a yes. Yeah.
No, we're all okay, old mate, all right?
Yeah, okay, no worries. Thank you. That's the trouble with brain dead people.
In a statement, Andrew Parker told us, I'd like to make clear neither Nigel Farage personally nor the Reform Party were aware of my personal views on immigration. I therefore would like to apologise to them if my personal views have reflected badly on them and brought them into disrepute. Farage has chosen to stand here in the seaside resort of Clacton in Essex. His campaign is being run from 2 rooms above this amusement arcade. He's betting he'll be 8th time lucky, finally being elected to Parliament. The stakes are high. Farage has assembled his most trusted team around him to try to capture this seat.
Lovely.
They include this man, George Jones, a veteran of UKIP and the Brexit Party, now running events for Farage. Mr. Jones tells our undercover investigator why they chose Clacton.
Well, mate, look around. Proper England.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Proper England. It's not like in London when you're a foreigner in your own country, and if you say hello to someone, they look like they're about to go knife you in the face. You know what I mean?
The team admit they've thrown all their resources into winning this seat. There are strict rules about election spending and campaigning. We join Farage's inner team as they discuss the importance of winning for their leader and the financial challenges. Dan Dukes is Reform's national press officer. Roger Gravitt, the party's London area manager. He's also standing for election in Tottenham. And Rob Bates is a senior Reform campaigner.
If Nigel doesn't get in, Nigel never stands again. Nigel probably doesn't stay as leader for 5 years. The whole money thing.
And then there's a discussion about campaign spending limits.
A short campaign, you've got, I don't know, 20 grand or whatever it is to figure.
Well, yeah, we've spent double that already. It's 20 grand minus is 6 for that, so that's only 15.
Exceeding the legal spending limits can result in prosecution. Rob Bates told us he's not responsible for campaign spending and was making a joke. Reform UK said, "We're well within the legal spending limits and, like all parties, our returns will be delivered promptly after the close of polls." As Farage's campaign team enjoy a drink in the sunshine, a police car drives by.
This is the shit I'm talking about. That is outrageous.
The car has a pride flag on its bonnet.
You see that degenerate flag on the front bonnet? What the old Bill doing promoting that crap? He's about catching nonsense, not promoting it.
I mean, the car doesn't even look particularly...
Well, when we form the government in 2029, then surely we can change lots of things.
But mate, yeah, the policeman going to gay pride marches rather than doing their job to be the first on the list.
I'm surprised
Isn't that right?
got an Islamic flag on the back of it.
Well, exactly. But that's the irony of it, though, Roger. That's the irony, mate. That lot and the other lot have got some sort of weird sort of agreement. It's like sort of Stalin and Hitler before they invaded, Poland together. And actually, the irony of it is, if the Islamists take over, the people on the front bonnet will be the first up against the wall. Yeah, of course they are.
How do we help them?
Well, I suggest all our police officers go down to the local gay pride march and dance around like fairies for a few days
You'll help.
at the taxpayers' expense.
Get involved in it.
It's not like we've got a crime wave hitting this country, is it? So why not? They've got time to kill.
Yeah, but aren't we just going to feed
This
the
is
problem?
virtue signalling nonce bullshit.
George, we're feeding the problem because we're doing 40,000 more.
40,000 more what?
Police officers.
So
That's the plan.
Yeah, but we're going to have 40,000 straight,
But they'll be also our police officers will be paramilitaries. They won't be police. We're going to bring back the noose.
Reform told us no political party is perfect. Any individuals who've been identified as making unacceptable comments and holding those views aren't welcome in our campaign. We're running a campaign to represent all voters in Clacton. Back in the car, the canvasser Andrew Parker is forthright about his position.
Now, if you're saying anything against anyone, you're a racist or you're this, yeah? Then I'm a racist. I've had enough of it. Go across France and shoot the lot.